Drugs and alcohol abuse in schools is a problem that only seems to grow year over year. So what can you as a parent do and as a school administrator do to keep your kids safe both in the classroom and at home? Ben Shifrin, head of the Genesee School here in Baltimore, is in to give some tips for parents and for schools. And as we get into this, good morning.
Good morning.
This is not something that's new on a school campus, so what would you say to administrators?
Well, first off, we need to be realistic here, okay? And I want us to step back for a minute. Schools can't cure the drug problem. We need to work with parents. There needs to be a partnership. What school administrators can do is take every effort to make sure their campus is drug-free, that there are no deals going on their campus, the kids are not drinking alcohol, there are various programs out there. But the reality is, what I can only tell a parent and what a good administrator can tell us, we will do everything in our effort to make sure the campus is drug-free. But it really is the responsibility of the parent to make sure that there's communication with the child.
Absolutely, and to that, a recent federal study says that 6% of children between the age of 12 and 14 say they've had a drink within the past month. And then inevitably they say they either got it from a family member or from their home. And you said communicate. Parents must communicate. It seems every relationship you've got to talk.
I think that's critical. You need to know what the rules are in your house, but more importantly, who are your child's friends? You know, who are they on Facebook? Don't be afraid as a parent, if your child's going to a party, to call that parent and say, is there going to be alcohol at this party? What kind of chaperones are going to be at the party? That's a parenting job. That's not a school job. And when the parent and the school will work together, the one that will benefit is the student. And it's, you know, other things parents can do. Give them a random drug test. You can go right to your drugstore and pick one up.
But to that, what about that? Because some parents may feel like they're handcuffed in some respects, because some will make the case that maybe if you look at your child's Facebook page, that's an invasion of privacy. Or if you want to randomly drug test your child, that's an invasion of privacy. Parents feel like maybe some of that parental control is being taken away from them for fear of retribution.
The bottom line is, if your child is younger than 18, you are the parent. You get to make the rules in your house. You need to establish them. So if your child, of course we trust our children, we want to, but it's nothing wrong in making a deal with your child. You want to be out till midnight, you need to know I have the ability to randomly drug test you at any time to make sure, because I care about your safety. You talk, and that's where communication and developing a system and a method within your family to support this. I cannot tell you what is on Facebook, but you as a parent, don't put it on the school. Have the right to know who your child's friends are and who they're talking to about these issues.
You said you don't know what's on Facebook, and a lot of parents don't really know the trends of pop culture right now. Is it necessary or even advantageous that they educate themselves to know what your kid's watching, what your kid's listening to, what they're reading, and as you said earlier, with whom they're socializing?
Absolutely. Let me step back and answer the first part. It's really critical, okay? It is really critical that parents take a role in this, okay? We educate our children. All right? It's not about rights and not rights. I mean, you know, right and wrong, you as a parent set the values for your children. You set their belief systems. And to randomly drug test or do those things, you're really at the end showing them that you care.
And that's it.
That's it.
All right, Mr. Shifrin, thank you so much for the
time
this morning.
Thank you for being.
Continued success at the school there in Genesee. Now, off to a break now. We're going to have this on our website in just a few moments, abc2news.com, if you missed any portion of it. Megan?